Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Learned a long time ago that people love their lists. Top 10 that, top 50 this.
They work.
What they love too? They love money. And every year,
I love money
every
too.
year on this day, I like it too. And
What's today?
I like this list. This is the releasing of the annual Sportico list of the world's most valuable sports franchises on earth. So you know where we're going to go with this. The bang to hype ratio that is the Dallas Cowboys never ceases to amaze me, where the bang and the hype don't always go together. But whatever the hell they do, it winds up working. So the team valuations report is out, and the Cowboys are again, of course, number one, not just in the NFL,
soccer,
or in
cricket,
North America,
or
in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
They're the most valuable franchise on the planet, more valuable than Man City, Man United, Liverpool, FC Bayern Munich, FC Leverkusen, whatever, whatever. And
you name it.
It's incredible. And with all that's going on, with the Netflix special that drops and the Micah Parsons drama and Jerry telling us all, I love how he waits till the week before the documentary comes out. Oh, by the way, I had cancer about 10 years ago and almost died.
Smart. It's genius.
It's genius. And they are, of course, number one. And Jerry practices rule number one, Rudy. And you know what rule number one is.
Make it about you.
You're damn right. Rule number one. And I've subscribed to this all my career.
Yeah, you
Make
have.
everything about you. Now, Jerry does it to the detriment of the outcome of the games.
Right.
And the success of the on-field product, but he don't give a shit. He's trying to be the most valuable sports franchise on earth, and so in Jerry's mind, I've won 5 straight championships because I've been named most valuable franchise 5 years running. That's my championship, having the most money.
I like it.
Being worth the most. That.
Shout out to Cowboy fans. Y'all did it again.
Y'all did it again. Hey, respect to Jerry, because at least he said the other night at the premiere, I'm 365 days. I'm a soap opera, and no whatever. Even the Micah Parsons stuff, he draws it out. So here's the thing: people have got pissed off. Why don't you just give CeeDee Lamb what he wants at the beginning of training camp?
There's no drama in
when
that.
you're just going to wind up giving him what he wanted.
There's no drama in
the
that.
season when the season starts.
I'm gonna have y'all talking for 3 weeks.
He's willing to cost himself money because he could have re-signed Micah Parsons in April.
Well, there's no costing himself money when you're the most valuable.
Bingo.
You're not costing yourself money.
That's dumb. You wind up paying Micah $50 million more than he would have had to. He doesn't care.
No.
He got a lot of run, and he got a lot of clicks and views.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. It's
So
a genius bit.
Your Dallas Cowboys, boys and girls, are worth $12.8 billion.
And that's light, because if Jerry said F it and put them on the market today, it'd be a bidding war, and they probably go for 2025.
Yeah, they'd have some oil chic and Steve
probably
Ballmer go together.
It'd probably be Bezos. Bezos, or what's the other dude, the crazy dude? Elon.
Yeah.
A Saudi.
I think Bezos might have an interest in buying a team at some point.
Yeah, they would go for it'd be a bidding war. It'd be a pissing contest, and Ballmer, Elon, Bezos, the Saudis, they get up to 2025.
Prince Bandar,
easy.
Big old Cowboy fan.
So that $12 billion that's light. That's light. They would easily worth 20.
It's up 24% from last year.
It's y'all's fault.
They were number one in market value in the world last year, and they went up 24 more percent.
Well, it's our fault too. We start with them damn near every day.
Mighty. So
we're part of the problem.
Well, Rudy, because I get views when I lead with the Cowboys. Why on earth would I lead? Sometimes I'm like, why did I lead with that basketball story? Why are we starting our podcast with Halle Berry getting pissed off at David Justice? We need to be to talk with Cowboys, baby. Cowboy, 365 days a year.
I'm going to be nice. It's too early. It's early. I'm going to be nice.
The average NFL team, when you take a guess on the average worth of the NFL
I'm going
team.
to say 6 to 7.5.
Okay. That's a big difference. Give me a number.
7.
Right at 7? $7.13 billion.
I know this stuff.
The
I pay attention to business.
team is worth $7.1 billion bucks. And that's up 20% from a year ago. The league itself is up. Go back to last year. Think about what a monster we all knew the NFL was even a year ago, and it's only increased in value 20% more from last year to this year, fiscal year, according to Sportico. The average NBA team is worth 4.6.
Mm-hmm.
The average NFL team, 7.1. The average baseball team, 2.2. And down in the Po House, of course, is hockey. The average NHL team is only worth $1.7 billion.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the league that everybody says, why are you watching NBA playoffs? Hockey game 7. Hey, y'all in the projects.
Who is y'all watching?
Hockey needs food stamps. Yeah, hey, why are you watching the NBA playoffs? The Islanders took on the Jets, and it was great. No one gave a damn. That shit was on Discovery.
I talk hockey twice a year. It's during major tournaments, and it's whenever in February.
We talked it this year because the Stars made a run.
Well, yeah, the anniversary of the 1980 Olympic run is
right.
fun for about 5 minutes. Golly, dude, the list it's incredible. I've got the whole list here. You want to take a guess on the top 5? NFL value.
It's gonna be 3 NFL.
No, I just have the NFL here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will go Cowboys 1. I will say the Giants 2. And number 3, I'm going to go with wow. I'm
taking the team in Los Angeles.
No way.
The Rams.
No.
Don't be cheating.
Absolutely not. The 49ers 3.
These are all good guesses. They're all close.
4, I'm going to go with the other New York team and the Jets.
Oh.
5, I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears.
Okay. These are all pretty good guesses. Dallas is 1, as we know. $12.8 billion. They are $2 billion more valuable than the number 2 ranked team.
What was that, the
That's
Giants?
insane. It's the Rams.
Really?
LA Rams. LA, baby. Brand new stadium.
Yeah.
John Gruden says that stadium sucks.
That's pretty badass. Have you ever flown over it in an airplane?
Yeah,
I've never been inside.
I've been inside.
It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The Giants are 3.
Giants at 3. I was off by 1. Who's 4?
The Patriots are 4.
Still?
Mm-hmm. The 49ers are 5.
I was close. I didn't have the Patriots.
Eagles
or
are
the
6.
Rams. Eagles
Eagles at 6.
because last year.
Dolphins at 7.
What?
Yeah, Miami. $8.2 billion. The Jets are at 8. If you're a New York club and you're not in the top 4, you're clearly not winning many games. Sorry, Bouquet. Number 9 are the Raiders. Number 10,
The move to Vegas.
Number 10, the Commanders. Y'all want to guess the bottom 5? The bottom feeders are all worth $5 billion apiece.
Arizona, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Minnesota,
Right,
and Green
not bad,
Bay.
Not bad. So the bottom 5 teams in value are still all worth more than the average NBA team. They're still worth more than the fucking Knicks and the Lakers. It's crazy. All right, let's do bottom 5, and I'll go chronologically, if that makes sense. The Indianapolis Colts are 28th. Arizona Cardinals at 29.
Got that
The
right.
Saints are at 30.
Wow.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are at 31. And my Cincinnati Bengals, Rudy.
Cleveland's not bottom 5.
No. 32nd. 32nd are the Cincinnati Bengals. They got the 32nd ranked offensive line and the 32nd ranked value in a league with 32 teams. God
And they're
bless
worth
Joe
$5
Burrow.
billion.
They're going to cost Joe Burrow 5 years at the end of his career because they can't keep him healthy. Welcome, boys and girls. Good morning. It is in the building. It's show number 385 from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios. We got a big deal at Texas Cheer tomorrow, too.
Yes.
They got a lot of shit going over at Texas Cheer Liquor, man.
Yeah. And I got a text early this morning. Customer Appreciation Day.
Yep.
Super specials.
Yep.
Now, this is only valid Saturday, noon to 6 at number 3.
Okay.
So this is only at number 3 from noon to 6. So if you come in at 6:15, the special does not apply.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace, lowest in town, only $24.98.
Dang.
Yeah.
For the 7, for what?
So 750
the big
milliliter
one?
for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fifth.
yeah.
If you're an alcoholic, it's a fifth.
I'm going to need me a 5th.
Yeah, I'm gonna need me a 5th of Buffalo Trace at $24.98. That the colored boy told me on in the building. It was 24. No,
Now, we don't say that no more,
I'm sorry.
Rudy.
24. I'm sorry. My bad.
I quit saying that 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, it's not colored. Burnett's Gin, 1 liter, only $4.99. So if you want to make a gin and tonic or you got some specialty gin drinks, great deal.
Mm-hmm.
Crossfire Hurricane. Hurricane is that's a good special. Rest in peace to Pat O'Brien's. We'll get in that. $29.99 is the new rum. Where's the rum? From the Rolling Stones, and that will be sampled as well. And the Dos Equis 12-pack bottles only $14.99. So all those specials, noon to 6, only at Texas Cheer Liquor number 3.
And come touch Rudy's beard because he'll be out there tomorrow hanging out.
I know. My 6-year-old's trying to get me to shave.
Really? It is getting thick. You're getting Ricky Williams on
great.
there.
I'm about to dye it. It'll be dyed before y'all see me tomorrow.
Really?
It's too much gray.
You don't think it looks distinguished?
It does. My
smart?
mom loves it. My wife likes it too. My wife likes the salt and pepper. Well, my wife wants it all gray.
Yeah, but we have a television career we're getting ready to embark upon. We need to look way younger than we are.
Yeah.
Rudy said colored. I did not say that. I don't the chat, sir. You got the chat flipping out over here.
My bad. I'm
Calm
sorry.
down.
I'm kidding. That was me. And
Rudy's allowed to say that word.
And the Crown Royal chocolate.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, I'm down to try it. I don't want to be judgmental before things. Although
I'll do it in coffee.
When Nina saw it, she's like, "Oh, they got chocolate. See, this is Crown Royal trying to sell their product to chicks." I bet you that's what's going on here now.
Crown Royal chocolate is just landed yesterday, so come get it. It's good. Goes good in your coffee.
All right. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. Thank you, Jose. You can donate to us today via the Super Chat if you want to jump in on the chat. We try to get to some of as many chats as we can. It's hard to read them all because we're in the middle of a show, but I guarantee your post will get read if you pay me. We do work for money, and if you want to jump in with a tip via the Super Chat or the buymeacoffee.com link on our chat, then it's guaranteed Rudy and I will read your post. So this ain't no charity. We ain't here to make money. Here to make money. Here to make money. If you want to pay for it, we'll read your post. Become a member. Get exclusive access to all of our members-only content that we post each and every week for as low as $4.99 a month on our channel, which is called Love You Hard TV.
Eagle Red 12 is sold out, Ruben.
Indeed.
You're rich. You should have got it the day it came out.
He's not rich, but he ain't po.
He ain't po. Yeah. I seen his truck.
Yeah, and get your ass out there and hang out with us on I-90 because I know you don't live that far from that place, dude. So hope to see you out there. No pressure. All right. Speaking of our budding television careers,
let's do it.
Got a guest on here today.
Do we?
Yes. And first of all, I want to start with her. I've never actually met her. We chatted it up a little bit on Twitter just to book this appearance. On with us right now. We're ready to roll, Bouquet? On with us now is the sports director from Chris 6 in Corpus Christi. I don't know that you're our new colleague.
Or boss.
Because y'all aren't actually paying us to do this. But we'll just say we have budding interests now. We have a partnership here. So Rudy and I begin our new show called In the Building Sports Edition.
Bingo.
On August the 30th, Saturday mornings at 11 on Larissa's station. This is Larissa Liska. It's quite the name. Thank you for popping on here and doing some stuff with us because normally don't you work at night?
I do. So this is a little early for me, but I'm making it happen. But I got to get used to it because next Wednesday, the football teams, some of them are going in the morning now. So Gregory Portland's going to have me up and early at 6 to 8 a.m.
Ouch.
Wait, what are they having, a scrimmage or something?
No, some of the South Texas is so hot, and so some of those teams are wanting to try to beat the heat. It's still humid in the morning, but they're trying to beat the heat.
That makes a
So
lot
I
of
said,
sense.
okay, I'll get you. London does morning practices too, but they had a Friday midnight practice, or I guess Saturday this past week. I chose midnight.
Okay, cool. No, I like that. Yeah, it's hard to get kids to get up and go play football at 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I know why they do it, Larissa, but if I'm thinking back, me being 16, give me the midnight practice way over the 8 a.m. practice. My blood's flowing. It's hot. I feel good. I got energy.
Now give me the 6. I'm a morning riser.
Even at 16 years old?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
A Mamba mentality.
Yeah. Oh well, they don't all have your mentality.
I'm kidding.
All right, Larissa. Thanks for doing this. And I just want to say in advance before our show launches, this is Jim Bob's fault because
Uh-oh.
if I weren't friends with Jim Bob, I don't know that this happens. JB and I go back a long way. The news director at Chris Six, I think that's his title. I don't know. So when I met him in 2007, he was a very large, weird-looking college kid that wore cargo shorts and a Texas State Bobcats baseball cap on backwards. I inherited him, my first producer. When I first got a radio gig in San Antonio, that was my producer. And so all these years later, now he's Mr. Distinguished, got a nice beard and running. Jim Bob Brazil, news director. Okay, bro. So
That's funny.
So he and I had talked last year about doing stuff, but he didn't get us the gig. All he could do was like get us in the door. Then we had to pass muster with. Then it had to go through like his boss, that dude's boss, like boss's boss had to approve this. But JB got us in the door, so blame him. So
perfect. And I am trying to get my screen on. I thought it was on. I don't know if y'all can see me, but
we can see you.
You look.
Oh,
great.
you can't? Okay, then we're good. Okay. On my end, it was looking like I wasn't sharing, and so I was trying to unlock some things on here, and I do not have access.
Looks nice and clear.
So,
good.
Okay, perfect.
what are the great people of Corpus? What are they into? Give us some pointers, Larissa. We want to be successful. Give us some pointers on how to grab and hold on to the hearts of the Corpus Christians, Indians, whatever they're called.
I tell you what, Corpus Christi loves their beaches, they love their water, and they love their sports. Yep. And, one area in particular is, they do love football a lot. And then the other time of year that's always really big here is baseball or softball. I don't like to make guarantees, but all 3 years I've been here, I've had someone go to the state championship. And funny enough, all 3 years I've been here, Cal and softball has won a state championship. They'd never won before, and now they've won 3 straight. So,
are you saying you're good luck? Is that what you're saying, Larissa? Without saying,
I think so.
So you said 3 years. Let's roll through let's get all up in your personal business here, Larissa. Where are you from? I noticed in your bio you're a Longhorn, which is cool.
Hook 'em.
What's
your story? Where are you from? What's your deal? How'd you get here?
So I can't say one without the other. I'm from George West, Three Rivers. I lived in Three Rivers, but I went to school at George West. So that's where I'm from, just down the road. So I get to cover my hometown now. Mm-hmm. Made a pit stop on Wednesday there for some football practice. And then I went to the University of Texas at Austin, got my, studied journalism. And then after that, then I got a part-time sports producer job at KSAT 12 in San Antonio. And I loved San Antonio. Okay. It was great. Larry Ramirez, Greg Simmons, those were the two I worked under. And, it was fun.
Wow.
And then after that, it was great. I loved it. And after that, I made my first on-air appearance at Alpena, Michigan. Then I made a pit stop in Columbus, Georgia, trying to get back. And then I stopped in Amarillo, and then now back here.
Wait, did you just say Alpena, Michigan?
Alpena, Michigan. It's market 208 of 2N and 210 in TV terms, but I loved it.
Damn. So is that near Detroit or Upper Peninsula? Where the hell is that?
So funny enough, not Upper Peninsula, but not Detroit. If you put your little mitten up, it's up here.
It's
up there.
It's up there near the lakes and the Canadian border and all that.
And I did cover a snowmobile race on the border of Canada.
Good Lord. How long were you there in that place?
I was there for a year and a half. So, and I'm used to no snow. So that was interesting. But y'all were joking about hockey earlier. That's where I learned my hockey.
Yeah.
Right. You have to know hockey in the North. If you don't know hockey, you don't know anything. Now, how fast did you try to get out of Amarillo? They're not listening.
And Amarillo, then when I was up there, because I love, Amarillo, I was there a year and a half too, but that's because this job in Corpus opened and I saw it and, I always wanted to come back home. So who knows, I might've stayed in Amarillo longer, but Amarillo, I did love the hiking. There was a, beautiful canyon, Paladuro Canyon that I would go hike. Baby. I loved it. It was amazing, but I don't do as well in the dry heat. I do better in the humid heat.
Damn.
Really? Because Corpus is humid. I was sweating something crazy when we were down there a couple of weeks ago.
And it's just as bad. I will say that. Like I'm going to football practices. Some are going, with the wet bulb, which is not till 5 or 6 or 7, depending on with a wet bulb temperature. But some are going at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I was in Refugio. We were going at it at 3:30.
Good Lord.
I love it. I love the dedication, Larissa.
All right, look. So you're a South Texan, so it's not like you moved from some other state and you're just discovering the Corpus Christi Coastal Bend area. You mentioned baseball. What the hell is it about the culture down there? Where, I mean, so like you got of all the major cities in our state, Corpus with its 300,000 population always has teams in the state semifinals. What is it? And it's not even just it's the area too. It's Sinton, Robstown, these places like that.
Mm-hmm.
The baseball is just so damn good in that area. How did that happen?
I don't know how it started, but I think what really helps is that a lot of people that are from here are coming back and dedicating their time to the game and, continuing to grow the culture that they had when they were younger. Of course, when they were younger, they didn't have all these trainers and everything. And keeping it under the radar, I heard Jose Trevino actually is moving back to his hometown, which cool. Jose Trevino, catcher for the Reds. He was at the Yankees, and to have a guy like that who was at St. John Paul II in Corpus Christi, a big name here. He's been given back the past couple of years with the baseball tournament. He's going to do it again this year in November. But to have a guy like that, and then we have so many guys in the league. Like not that long ago, Blake Mitchell was drafted 7th or 8th overall. I think it was 8th overall to the Royals in the first round out of high school.
Yeah,
I mean. So that talent just continues to grow. But I think it's the dedicated trainers, alongside the coaches. Obviously, the head coaches are super important.
Right.
We have Texas's winningest head coach, over at Cal Allen, Steve Chapman. And he's, he led that team to another state championship last year. But also the trainers on the side who are dedicating so much time. I think they're wanting to see the growth and the development and trying to keep that baseball tradition alive. Now, softball, I think, is a little bit newer. I was looking up all the champions we've had. And, the first championship we ever had for softball was when I was in high school in 2011. It was my alma mater. Everybody was shocked. I almost was on that team, and, because I'd never played softball before. And the coach just saw me and said, "You make good grades. Can you come out?" But I did track. I showed animals. And after 8 practices, my dad was like, "You got to pick one." And I said, "Well, I've done track since kindergarten. I'm not going to give that up." And then lo and behold, our team won a state championship.
So did you play at George West High?
I did. And I played volleyball. I did track.
Yeah.
Since I showed animals in 4-H FFA, I didn't do basketball. Cool. I did it for like 2 years, but that was prime time to get those animals ready for the San Antonio and Houston livestock show. So I kind of took a break on that. So
what kind of animals were you? See, now I'm way more interested in that than the softball.
I know. I raised goats since kindergarten. I showed goats, and then I gave lambs a shot. Lambs were okay, but I really liked the goats. And then when I finally got to high school, my dad let me show steers.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
Up here at the rodeo here?
I did. I would go to San Antonio. Goats I would take to Houston. I would think my senior year I took my steer to Houston, but our county fair was competitive at the time. We had people winning that would win Houston and San Antonio. You're talking about the big bucks over there. So it was competitive. I only ever won grand champion in 3rd grade, but I raised that goat and I was very proud.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on that. That's awesome.
So are you looking to stay? I mean, this is a stupid question. I guess. What's next? I mean, you hopefully, I'm assuming you'd like to stay there.
Why are you trying to run her out, Mike?
Because TV people never stay in the same place.
But
you get to work near your home. You're near your hometown.
Exactly. This is the first time I felt like, if it takes me all the way through my career, I at this point, I'm like, I definitely want to stick around. I'm definitely sticking around another 2 years for sure. I just set that up. So I really do like my hometown. And I think everybody's just so supportive too. I like to be a storyteller. I could cover more teams if I would just do shorter stuff, but I dive in a little deeper. So I can't hit up as many teams, but you get a bigger story out of it. And I think a lot of people are appreciating that.
Right. We will be there the 28th for that opening high school football night, the rivalry game. Tell us a little bit about that and what Mike and I should expect.
Oh, I'm excited. I hope the stands are packed for it. We've got Veterans Memorial High School versus Miller. I was not sure what we would get from Miller because they graduated their star running back, Broderick Taylor. They graduated Trevor Long, their quarterback. I really didn't know what they were going to have back. They have depth. They have reloaded. And I'm really excited. They've got a transfer that came in that's probably going to be the starting quarterback. I heard he's a freshman. He's huge. He plays baseball too, which is great. And then so he's probably going to earn the starting role. They've got two running backs that are really solid. You know, they look strong, they look big. So Miller looks like they'll be good again. And then on the Veterans Memorial side, Ben Bittner is the head coach. He knows how to organize those boys every single year. And they're going to be rallying around their running back, Andrew Charlebois. So he's going to be really good. He's only a junior running back. I haven't seen them yet this year. I'm going to go next week to a scrimmage.
Nice.
So I can't go too much into detail, but I can always tell you in the trenches, head coach Ben Bittner gets those guys ready. And again, with a solid running back, and he was great as a sophomore. So Miller's going to have to find a way to slow him down. But I think on both sides, hopefully it's going to be fun. You know, 2 years ago, it was a tight game. And then last year, Miller took full control. Miller had a lot of seniors on that team. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm really excited. I'm excited to have y'all out there as well.
Well, needless to say, we'll wake you up on a Saturday morning or two to come on and talk some high school ball
Well,
for sure,
here's
Larissa.
the thing.
So be ready to wake up. Not every Saturday, Larissa, but we're going to get you up a time or two.
Well, so right now, God, man, we may have to start paying you to help produce the show because me and Rudy, we're trying to get indoctrinated and embedded into that town as much as we can. But golly, you're so far ahead of us in knowledge and information. I'm just like, Jesus. Sounds like Chris Collinsworth right now.
I know.
So
No
that's
kidding.
great. I appreciate it, and we're going to lean on you heavily. But we don't want you working for free. So anything he and I can ever do to help, I don't know what the hell it would be. Just let us know because I consider
Well, I know
you
you're going to be helping us for our TV games every Thursday for Game Night South Texas. I heard y'all are going to be on, so that'll help us out at halftime.
We're going to do a little segment each week, so I've got to sound somewhat competent. So maybe I might be calling you every night.
Might
before
be our tutor.
for
we
content.
need a tutor.
We'll run it by. And here's the other thing: I don't embarrass easily. So if I screw up, I want you to tell me that was dumb. Don't let me make a mistake. Call me out when I say something stupid or mispronounce a name or whatever, because it'll happen inevitably, especially early on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Week 1 will be a good test because I know I got Andrew Charlebois' name wrong all last year, but I know I figured it out over the off season. So we've got that running back at Veterans Memorial. We've got him down. So I'm excited. But then week 2, we got London at Refugio at London. So Refugio, you should get a little knowledge on Refugio, you know.
Aren't they? They're the Gobblers, aren't they? The Gobblers.
Oh, Cuero's the Gobblers. Refugio's the Bobcats.
God, see, there it is. There's an
Get him,
example.
Larissa.
I got to get my little towns. I got to get my damn shit together. Golly. All right.
Those are both really good teams, though. Both really
I'm good
good
at
teams.
crash. I crash studied through college. I'm good at crash studying on the fly, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Refugio's ranked number 1 in 2A Division 1. There you go.
Damn.
They are consistently good throughout their history, it seems. I always see that name every year. Refugio.
And is
Cuero.
Arch gonna win the Heisman and the Natty?
Oh, I would love it because I was a Texas. Yeah, I went to Texas and I was there right after Colt McCoy.
Nice.
So
That's a good time.
I was there after.
After.
So I got the Case McCoy, the Garrett Gilbert, I did get. I got Marquise Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin was good.
Yeah.
So
and not a lot of wins.
No, I did not. That's why. But you know what I did get? I got a national championship volleyball. That was fun.
No,
that's
cool.
awesome. That
is very cool. All right.
And I was covering
Larissa.
them at practice, so that was actually even better.
That is badass. All right. So I hope this is a long, distinguished, blooming relationship, and we can lean on you until we don't have to. We can swim on our own. But for now, we might need you to be our floaties as we try not to drown here and trying to get used to being on with y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Thank you, Larissa. Appreciate you.
Larissa Liska. All right.
See you soon.
6 sports anchor, director, La Jefa. Thank you. Appreciate it
/
very
analyst.
much. Dang, she just broke down something. I ain't never broke down nothing like that in my entire career.
Yeah.
They suck because they're slow.
Right.
That's what you get out of me. Now let's talk about the popcorn I had.
Yeah.
Do they cover A&M Kingsville? I mean, probably.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, probably so. That was great.
It was great.
She threw down the knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Golly, that was cool. All right, very good. So that's it. We start August the 30th. This is show number 1. That's in less than 2 weeks. Probably need to get up to speed on Corpus Christi High School athletics. Although, let me say this regarding this TV show, because a lot of y'all are probably interested in seeing it.
And we'll have a way for you to watch.
So it's only a 30-minute show. So we're talking about
23 minutes of talk time.
I mean, basically 3 segments, about 7 minutes pop.
Yeah.
And we're not going to sit up here and we are going to mention high school.
Yeah.
But that's not where Rudy and I have become the the monsters of sports talk.
Oh.
Because we know what the people need. Yeah, high school, while it is important there, no doubt, I bet you ain't nobody in that town talk Cowboys as good as we can. I'm just going to throw that down now.
Okay.
I bet you ain't nobody on that coastal bend doing radio or television or podcast can talk Longhorns the way you and I can. It's going to be our show with some high school sprinkled in because we only have so much time. I mean, we're going to talk NFL, college, and high school. That's what we're going to do each week.
Only got 23 minutes.
Yeah, and let Victor Wembanyama has a 50.9. We're gonna talk about the things that are of note that are going on. The most important things, regardless of what the hell they are. They probably want us to keep it all sports, which is fine.
Yes.
Which I absolutely plan to do, and with as limited time as we have, it'll be easy. This could be an easy show to do. I think I'm pretending about not knowing what I'm doing, but
no, I know we're doing a bit.
It's going to be very cool. But it's excited to have. I'm excited to do this. I can almost hear I can feel the enthusiasm now coming over me. I think it got real just now.
No, very real.
Yeah, and talking about us going up there because Rudy and I are like VIP guests of honor.
Sure. For
the first game, so they have a high school game of the
week.
The
rivalry game, the one she broke down to the T.
Yeah. Every Thursday they run a high school game on one of their alternate stations. And Rudy and I are going to have a segment every week, I think during the halftime.
Something like that.
Yeah, and then we're going to do a segment every Sunday night on Chris 6, the big NBC, the big boy station, for Sunday Night Football. Their pregame, because they have Sunday Night Football because they're NBC. And Rudy and I will have a segment on that show too. Breaking down Cowboys and NFL or whatever. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be cool.
Yeah, that hit on Sunday night that'll air on NBC, Chris 6.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a Cowboys-Texans football type segment.
Yeah.
It'll be like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, which is cool.
All right, so thanks to Larissa Liska. That rolls off the tongue, man.
Larissa Liska.
21 for Life asks, are we doing a Longhorn postgame show? Not this year. Because I'm working Saturdays. I got a TV show now on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I need the world to focus on that. Even though it's not technically being shown in this town, there's a way they can watch it, though, is there not?
There is. We got to hit Ralph up again.
All right,
They figured it out just for y'all.
All right, I'm going to talk to the people that work at the station again. How to watch NSA? How do our San Antonio peeps watch Chris 6? I'm assuming that Chris 6 does have an app, and that show may launch on that app maybe like later in the day after it airs or something. Let me get confirmation on how y'all can watch this.
Yeah,
thing.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, but we're working on Saturdays, man. So no Longhorn postgame show this year, although we probably will have a couple of watch parties for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I can think of one coming up.
Especially for Ohio State.
I can think of one coming up after the Texas-Ohio State game, it sounds probably at one local Slackers location here in town, the official sports bar of In the Building, Slackers. 5 locations. Nacogdoches, 281 in Thousand Oaks, Med Center on Fredericksburg Road, behind North Star Mall on Rector, and the St. Mary's location here near downtown. Be looking for us a couple of times this year for bigger Texas games as we cover the Longhorns. And hell, babe, you got the money. We got the time. You Aggies, y'all want a post-game show? Y'all want a watch party? Like Rudy likes to say, I ain't hard to find. And I can guarantee probably most of them will go down at one of the 5 Slackers locations, the official sports bar of In the Building here on Love You Hard TV. Okay. Rudy texted me this morning in our run sheet that we always send each other for ideas and topics. A mother's love is like no other. I think I know where you're going with this, but I'm not sure.
Well, if you don't, let's see. My best friend's pops, my best friend Jeff Pines, his dad used to tell me, Rudy, your mom, you say your dad loves you. He goes, but if you're in a burning building Your dad's just gonna sit on the curb, cry, and be like, I miss my son. He said, your mom's going in there. Your mama is going in that fire and go get her baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mother's love is different. This came down, a lady named Jennifer Lynn Rossi, 45-year-old mother from Texas. That's why I brought this up. We do with any and all things Texas.
ROSSI?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wanted to deal with someone who had been bullying her son at his school, Legacy Traditional School in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
This bully would take her son's drink, make fun of him in front of other students, and drink his drink.
That ain't right.
So Jennifer, mother's love, came up with the plan to poison her son's drink. Poison is a little harsh. I don't think she poisoned the kid, but she mixed her son's drink with lemon, salt, and vinegar before he went to school like other days. And sure enough, the bully comes, snatches the drink from him, but after drinking it, he got so sick he was rushed to the hospital.
Damn.
Investigators were called in. They quickly discovered that Jennifer Lynn had purposely poisoned the drink. She has been charged with injury to a child causing bodily injury.
Wow.
Free Jennifer.
Poison that bully. I love it.
I would have went with laxative. I would have went with laxative. I would have wanted him to shit himself in class. People don't play about their kids, man, especially mamas.
Dude. So
shout out to Jennifer Rossi.
Shout out to her. I had two mothers, basically.
Yeah, of course.
I had Grandma Becky, who was 15 years old when I was born. So let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
My mama was my grandma. It was a tag team affair. You see where Xavier Worthy bought his grandma a house with his signing bonus.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I would have done for my grandmother. Not to overlook my own mama or nothing like that, but my mama was so young.
Grandma did the heavy lifting.
My grandmother had to do the heavy lifting from birth to about 5. And then I wound up back with my grandma in high school, too, in junior high and high, as my mother figured her shit out. And one time I was at my high school girlfriend's house, and my girlfriend's dad got pissed off at me for some reason. I don't even remember, honestly. God, who knows? I was 16. So I called my grandmother. They want me. He told me, you need to get out. You need to leave. I'm not even sure what the hell I did or said.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend was I remember her pissed off at her dad. She's crying. I don't even know what happened. Maybe he caught us making out. Now that I think about it. Okay. Oopsies. Well, so I'm like, well, okay, I'll leave, but can I at least use your phone? We didn't have phones then, kids.
Right.
Can I use your phone real quick? Call my grandmother, then I'll just wait outside. Hurry up. So I call my grandmother, and I was upset. I'm like, hey, she can tell that I was upset. They want me to leave. So can you come get me? She's like, what happened? I go, just come get me. He's kicked me out. Just come get me. 5 minutes later, you saw Pulp Fiction?
Of course.
My grandmother drove like the wolf drove to Bonnie's house to take care of the dead guy in the trunk. That one, we lived about 20 minutes away. She was there in 5. She pulls up, and I'm waiting on the curb. My grandmother pulls up, drives up into their yard, puts the hood of her car up to the fucking first step of their front porch, parked in their yard.
Mother's love is different, bro.
Cranks the door open. Dad comes out. My grandmother goes, what did Michael do? What did Michael do for you to kick him out? And he's upset. Why is he what did he do? And he said he got scared of my grandmother. He's like, first of all, you need to get your car off my yard. I don't even know what they said, but like that woman was like, I'll run my car through your goddamn house. Exactly. That's a quote.
Exactly.
I probably deserve to get.
You probably deserve
God
to get
knows,
kicked out.
but all I know, her baby was in trouble. He needed grandma, and she was ready
Mama's love is different,
ready to run motherfuckers over.
Mike Cheque says you probably had sticky fingers. That's probably why you got kicked out, Mike.
Well, certainly we're probably kind of stinky for sure.
But the thing about it is with the mom is like, yo, he may have deserved it, and I'll handle him later. But right now we sticking together, and I'll run my car through this house, and then I'll handle him later. That mother's love is different, bro.
All right.
Shout out to Jennifer Rossi.
Okay.
Free Jennifer. Let's do a GoFundMe
Now,
for her if she can't make bail.
I'll say this though. I mean, there's a time where though, mama's boys wind up being grown-ups and don't have a fucking clue how to live.
Don't get me started on mama's boys. Mama's boys are different.
I get mom's love.
Yeah.
But when mom won't take the titties out of her son's mouth,
Right.
she turns it. There's a 90%
sure.
chance she's going to turn that boy into a douchebag of a person.
Yeah.
You got to let the kid live too, though. You can't smother him. My grandmother never smothered me.
No, my mom didn't smother me. I wasn't a mama's boy. She
No.
loved me to death, but I was far from a mama's
She
boy.
would murder for me, but
Yeah,
at
for
home,
sure.
I wasn't all, come here, let grandma make you some tacos. No, she's like, come in here, I'm going to teach you how to make spaghetti. Or come over here, I'm going to teach you
Right.
how to iron.
Yes.
I remember one day, I'm like, why am I having to learn how to do all this shit? She's like, because you may not be married man.
Yeah, you got
You
yeah,
may
what
be
do you mean?
single
I
for
knew
a
how to
little
iron,
while.
I knew how to wash.
Your ass needs
My
to
mom
know how
taught
to
me
do
all
shit.
that.
She made me cut the grass once every 2 weeks. I had to iron my own clothes. I had to fend
Wash
for
my own clothes,
Rudy,
yeah.
that woman would knock on my door at 6:30 in the morning. Hey, remember I told you she went to work at 7. I was on my own from 6:30. If I went to school, I went. If I didn't, I didn't. It was up to me. She had to go to work.
Yeah.
From 6:30 to about 6:30, I was an independent kid.
Right.
And she was going to make sure that my ass, not to say that I've figured out life by any means, but
No, I still haven't.
a foundation got laid, though, of being, because I never lived with my dad. You know,
Yeah.
he was a kid, too, when I was born.
Right.
I'm not mad at my father, but my grandmother had to be my mom and my dad at the same time.
Same.
I never forget the time my grandma comes to my room one night. She goes, hey, I got you something. Come here real quick. My grandma was very direct, no bullshit. She bust out a box of Trojans.
Yeah.
She goes, here. I go,
Good
I'm
for
like,
her.
whoa, what are you? I'm like, this is it. I was trying being like goofy and
Yeah.
joke. She's like, no. I want you to keep these in case some little girl backs you into a corner one night.
Yeah.
I love how my grandma worded
it wouldn't be you doing
in
the back
case
and into
some
the
little
corner.
girl backs you
Yeah.
into a corner.
Yo. Hey. I seen,
Love it.
I seen this on social.
All right.
Bookie, you can chime in on this too.
Oh,
You, your mom,
Mhm.
and your wife are going to the Pearl.
Bingo, red flag already. That's,
Well, you know.
it's already potential hazardous.
Right.
Okay. Me, my mom, and my wife are going.
Are
to
y'all
the Pearl.
going out for a day? Y'all going out for
Okay,
lunch?
Got it. All right, we're going to the Pearl.
You're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Who sits in the front?
Wife.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Period.
See, mama's boys. They're the mama's boys thinks his mom should sit in the front. And look, first of all, I wouldn't have to deal with it because my mom's not
That's
like
bullshit.
that. My mom's not like that. My mom would. She doesn't care. It's not a thing. She would get in the back. But
Yeah.
I've seen this thing where some moms think they deserve to sit in the front.
No.
First of all, it doesn't matter, regardless who sits in the front or back. But my wife sits in the front, right?
Right. You know what's ironic, and just everybody's their own. In general terms, I agree absolutely. But like Nina, I would agree. I sit in the front.
But she would get in the back if so. If she had to.
She would get in the back if it were my dad.
Yes.
Like Nina
and
reveres-
I'm cool with that.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's me and my perfect example, when we went to Austin,
Yeah.
Anna was like, Mike, you ride in the front. Remember?
I do remember that.
It's
And
just
I'm
like it's just two men.
yes.
It's
And
weird.
it's
and
not-
I don't know if that's weird.
No, it's not deferring to the man because he rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nina would, like, my father would ride in the passenger seat,
For
but
sure.
my mother, her ass would be in the back.
For sure.
It's
Weird. That's just where we were
that's
raised.
That's how the
That's
girls
just-
in my
yeah.
life roll. That's how they do it. Case in point, Mama's boy. You mentioned this the other day. David Justice, former Major League Baseball All-Star, he went on All the Smoke podcast with Steve Jackson
Great. It was a great episode. I watched
and
it.
Matty Barnes the other day, and talked about his divorce from Halle Berry,
Whew.
and basically told them
She's still bad,
she
by the
didn't
way.
cook, she didn't clean, and that was probably the number one reason why we got divorced.
But he also said it was because of what he saw his mom
his
doing.
mother. He also said on the podcast, David Justice, quote, "My knowledge and my understanding, my wisdom around relationship just wasn't very vast.
Right.
So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy, so in my mind, I'm thinking that a wife at that time should cook and clean, be traditional."
Even though she's a budding actress in Hollywood with doing gigs all over the world.
Right, yeah,
But
right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I get where David's coming from, but I'm like,
But
she wasn't at West Telemarketing or Nationwide.
yeah, I'll bet even your mother would have agreed. No, you married Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Y'all get a maid. Let me come over and cook for y'all's asses. You ain't. He wrote, then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman that I want to have kids with and build a family with? At that time, I was a young guy. She don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like very motherly. And then we started having issues. And, of course, David and her only lasted like 4 years. Halle Berry trolled the shit out of David
She
yesterday.
did. I saw that. On vacation with her new dude. Her
Halle
17th
Berry
dude.
looking like a fucking goddess still.
Yeah,
What is
she
she,
looks-
60?
She looks great.
From some beach somewhere in some Caribbean
She
island.
looks great.
She wrote "foo," cooking, cleaning, and mothering, on her Instagram while she's living it up. And here, Halle Berry is not a one-woman man. She's been with several guys.
Yeah.
She's got 2 baby daddies. She's had
As-
several boyfriends over
At some
the
point, I
years.
think Hallie's a little off.
Well, or
No matter
maybe
how
she's a
beautiful she
badass. Because see,
Yeah, you know what?
dudes,
Maybe she is.
Dudes don't get called off when they've had 4, 5, 6, 7 girlfriends. They
Right.
get called pimps and studs.
She had a baby with the unfaithful dude, right?
I think so. So Halle is Halle's one of those wild.
She ain't wild.
She ain't
just,
wild.
She just maybe a badass.
Halle's one of those girls that, you know what? I'm going to live 4 or 5 lifetimes in one.
Yeah.
Hey, more power to her. And every man that winds up with her needs to realize this is probably a 4-year deal. I've got a contract here. And so for the next 2 to 4
Yeah.
years, maybe there's a player option.
You know. Like who was that? It was this.
But I'm gonna be a free agent again.
It's like who's the South Carolina head football coach?
Shane Beamer.
Beamer's
Yeah.
son. He said, as soon as I got this job, I looked at my wife and I told her,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. He
Right.
goes, I'm gonna get fired. He's like, I'm just letting you know. And it's kind of the same
Sure.
with Halle. Like, all right, at some point she's gonna fire me. So let me just enjoy this.
Yeah, and when she gets done with me, we'll shake hands, we'll fist bump. Thanks for all the sex I got to have with Halle Berry. But now I'm on my own again.
Yeah.
And that's how it rolls with Halle Berry. And I think that's bomb. And any guy that is like, I always say this about women. I just can't believe that Brad Pitt left me for Angelina Jolie. Lady, you hooked up with Brad fucking Pitt. Everything gets tiring if you're Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, let's do a role play here. I'm Brad Pitt. He's with some Russian model now.
Yeah,
At some
he's with
point,
some young
Brad Pitt's
model.
gonna wake up. He's to look over her homegirl and go, you know what?
Morning, baby.
Hey, man, I appreciate the time and all the sex and the fun and stuff, but I'm Brad Pitt. It's time for you to get the fuck out.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yeah, get the fuck out. That's what happens. You hooked up with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And that goes for dudes. You hooked up with Halle Berry. And you think she finna cook for you? She don't cook for her. Somebody else does the cooking. What
When
a
you break it
dumbass.
down like this, Mike, you make a great point. When you break it down like that, you're like, yo, bro, you married Halle Berry. It goes to say we
Enjoy the time.
never flip it.
Be grateful for the time you had. Your name's in her ring of honor, but it ain't a 28-year contract. It's a 4-year. It's like a football
You
player.
got to make her feel good. Now get your shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's going at some point. It all runs its course when you're Halle Berry famous. All right, I'm going to read you something. You ready?
Yeah.
This is from a guy called, I think his name is Dwight.
He must be black.
Well,
I think of Schrute, so that's a white guy to me.
Dwight Evans played for your Red Sox in the 80s. He was a white guy.
Oh, he's white. Okay.
Schrute.
That
Dwight
might,
Schrute.
that might be all.
Come on.
Okay. Probably a black guy. All right, quote. Tell me who he's talking about. Thank you for your excellent service in conducting the sale of my home in San Antonio. You have surrounded yourself with trade people and professionals who make the process seamless and low stress. From the pre-sale preparation to the final closing, everyone has been efficient, kind, and helpful. Who am I talking about?
Talking about Jay
I'm
Ribaldo.
talking about Jay Ribaldo. I appreciate your persistence in seeing the sale through to the end. There was a time during the negotiations that I was ready to tell the buyers and their agent to take a hike. You patiently guided me through this rough stretch and were able to complete the transaction with minimal negative financial impact to me. I will gladly offer my highest recommendation to any friends and acquaintances in the San Antonio area who might be in need of your services, Dwight. That is a testimonial that he wrote to Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent of In the Building. That's the best damn live spot I could have done.
Yeah.
That beat my
Can't
live
beat
spot.
that. That's a mic drop.
Jay, the official real estate man of In the Building. 210-887-1081. You can see all of his listings at Ribaldo.com. Email him directly, jribaldo@kw.com. It is jribaldo@kw.com. Yes, sir.
I want you to go back up, Bookie.
We got money.
You know, you got to talk to one of your barbecue people, man. This is
What's up?
This one's important. I don't usually stop down, but this one was important.
Al Morowski is in the building, $4.99. Excellent. Glad to be back. Had a stroke after a barbecue cook-off this weekend. Listening during physical therapy. Keep me laughing. Damn. All right, dude.
That's not easy. I'm glad you're
in there.
hang in there, man.
Do the therapy. Take it easy. Take it slow.
Eat some pizza.
Well, make sure it's gluten-free. Well, what kind of pizza are we talking about?
I'm talking about the only pizza I think that can help cure a stroke.
Eating it?
Eat some pizza.
Well, he don't want to get too worked up, though. Get the heart rate up. Wait, that's a good question. How soon after a stroke can you have sex? Al Morowski needs to, if I'm you, that's the first thing I ask. When can I
He can
fuck?
lay there.
It's
working beneath the waist.
That's me in the hospital bed.
Yeah, he
I'm
can
coming
lay
through.
there.
Oh, I'm coming out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, what happened? You had a stroke. I had a stroke. Shit. What's first? I ain't worried about eating. I ain't worried about shitting. I'm worried about, again,
Yeah.
how soon can I have sex?
He can lay there. Hook him up. Who's ever there bedside with him, hook him up.
Thank you, big dog. Thank
Hey,
you,
man, get better soon. Seriously.
Thank you, man, for real. No bull crap. That's pretty cool. Thank you for checking in on us.
He's laying in therapy,
while you're
listening
laying
to
in
us
therapy.
talk about Halle Berry.
Yeah. Hey, tell your therapist we're in the market for some new partners.
Yeah.
I don't have an official therapist.
No, we don't.
I used to for a long time.
You did.
Mhm.
Made him a star in this town.
No, I sure did. Now his people won't call me back. Keeping receipts here in Colorado.
It'd be like that. Yeah, we keep
We're
receipts.
keeping receipts. All right.
Get well soon, Al Morowski.
Thank you, man. Do we have any more money? Is that it?
No, that was
Cheap
it.
bastards. Oh, here,
Oh,
oh,
no.
I'm at Presley gave us $5. Thank you, Presley. Make
Thank
sure
you,
you
Presley.
heart and like Presley's deal. All right. Rudy and I have a big appearance coming up tomorrow. You told me 3 o'clock, so that's what's on my calendar.
I'll be
All
there
right,
at 3.
Come hang out with me and Rudy tomorrow starting at 3 o'clock. Works out great because we're having a big family dinner for some folks on the far south side. So I'm going to be over here off of 90, and we'll just cruise
What you
down
doing
here.
on the south side?
I
What
got
you know about the
family on the south side.
What you know about the south side?
I've been to the south side twice.
I'm going to the gentrified portion.
Oh, well, it's a nice neighborhood where we're going. I'm going to party with some Poodle San Antonians and
I like
lifelong Southsiders tomorrow. They always have house get-togethers. But before that, at 3 o'clock, I will be out at Texas Cheer Liquor number 3, the Lucky Ranch location. So you head out of town on 90 like you're heading west, and you exit Montgomery. You do a U-E like you're coming back toward town, and right there on the access road is the Lucky Ranch Shopping Center area. And that's where Texas Cheer Liquor has a location, the Lucky Ranch store. Tomorrow is their big customer appreciation day, and I'm excited for it.
Buffalo Trace from noon to
Boom,
6.
boom, boom.
Only at store 3.
Boom,
noon
boom,
to
boom.
6. Only $24.98. That's the lowest price in town.
Y'all come out and
Come
hang.
get you some.
Come out and hang.
What
And get quality customer service,
Yes.
apparently, too.
Yeah, look at this. They did this good little bit where they say, hey, you come up here. If you can make a shot,
Yeah.
you get the bottles for free.
All
Check
right,
this
your
out.
total is $21.34, but we have a deal going on. If you make it into the basket, you get a free lit kit today. Right? That's
Here to
gonna
make
be
money.
$21.34.
Here to make money.
Wait, run that again. That's a fast video. Run that
All
from the
right, your
start.
total is $21.34, but we have a deal going on. If you make it into the basket, you get a free lit kit today. right?
Well-
That's going to be $21.34.
Here to make money. Here to make money. Hey, 80 don't
Oh,
give
that's
nothing
good
away, man.
shit.
Y'all come hang out with us
Golly.
tomorrow, man.
Oh, that's his sister. That's
That's the other owner. That's the big boss.
Yeah, that was my boss. That's who
Yeah.
I worked
Yeah,
for
that's
when
the
I
big
was
boss.
working a store. That's
They're
right.
they look like twins. They
Stop
look just
saying
alike.
that.
I can't, every time I see Renee, I'm like, oh wait, is that AD? Then I'm like,
Dude,
oh no,
my God.
no, it's Renee. I thought it was AD.
You know what? I'll say it. Shout out to Renee.
Thank you.
No, I'm not gonna say his name anymore because he's big time, and I've been told not to say his name. But her husband will choke you out
Right.
beyond belief.
I just said shout out.
He will do something. He will make you into a pretzel.
Yeah, he will.
Shout out to her, Renee.
With one arm while he eats a sandwich with the other hand.
Did you just insinuate?
Acknowledge.
Did you just insinuate that you think Renee's hot?
I didn't say anything.
He
I
just
said
said
shout out.
Thank you. Yes. Hello, Renee. Hello, Renee. I do not think you look like your brother.
I don't either.
He's racially profiling Indian people.
Oh, my
saying
bad.
they all look the same.
First colored, now
You
this.
don't never tell a woman she looks like some dude.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, Lucky Diaz will be at the Lucky Ranch location tomorrow. We'll have the two Luckies together.
Who was Lucky Diaz?
That's my old porn name from back in the day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was my
How
porn
did
name.
you come up with your porn name?
It is the name of your pet growing up as a
Okay.
kid, or the pet you were the most fond of, and the street you grew up on. So, what was the name of your favorite dog as a kid? Did you have a dog?
I did, but it
What was
was
his name?
she.
What was her name?
Shira.
Shira.
A bitch of a dog, I've heard.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
All right. What street did you grow up on?
Shira Castel de Oro.
Damn. So that's your porn name, Shira Castel de Oro.
That might be all right.
That's a badass porn name. Mine's Lucky Diaz, which was a pretty
Lucky
good.
Diaz is
That's
great.
pretty good. Thank you, man.
Bookie, what street and what's your first dog's name? What's your porn name?
Whiskey Colony.
What?
Whiskey Colony.
Yo, that's
Whiskey
pretty good.
Colony. That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That is pretty good. Jim Bob's was Bronco Highway.
That's awesome.
You should- the next
That's
time you
awesome.
see him, you should call him that. What's up,
Bronco,
Bronco?
what's up, Bronco? We should bring back. We
We
should
should
bring
bring this
back.
back.
You know what? I'm making a note.
Ethelwolf Chico Frost is awesome.
What is it, Chico Frost? That's badass.
I'm PD Chicago.
PD Chicago. I love that.
So I'm Shira Castel de Oro.
Damn, that's freaking regal.
Damn.
That guy's having orgies with many women. Damn, that dude's Halle Berry. in porn.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That sounds very.
Speaking of Texas Cheer, are we going to show the new hot lick?
Oh, we got breaking. Hey, give me the
Flying
breaking
off
news.
the
Time
shelf.
out. Give me the breaking news sound. Damn, I forgot.
It's flying off the shelf.
We got a brand new lick kit at Texas Cheer Liquor.
Oh my God!
Hot off the press.
On sale right now.
On
and
sale
it's
right
all
now.
location.
Yes.
Okay. I've just been informed that we have
Do
a
you have the
new
picture,
name
Bookie?
for a new lit kit.
Look at
And
that.
the lit kit
Put it
is
full screen.
Clap Them Cheeks
Yeah.
right now. And this is not a bit.
This ain't a bit.
Not a bit.
This is real.
Go get you a Clap Them Cheeks lit kit at all locations of Texas Cheer Liquor. So what do we got? We got Clap Back Pushing
Yo,
Peach.
you got 100 proofs in there. You got some 99 peaches in there. Clap back, pushing peach. But this is what I need.
Damn.
Bookie got a lit kit before Mike and I.
I know.
That's what we do.
How great is that, man?
Bookie,
That's what we do.
your thoughts about becoming into the lit kit
that's
Hall of
pretty
Fame.
cool, man.
Well, I'm buying one Saturday.
Me
Tomorrow?
too. I'm getting
buying-
one too.
I'm obviously buying one. I'm going to have everything inside of that lit kit, and I will proceed to spread my cheeks for Helga and let her run it.
God.
So what you do, Jose?
And let her run
You
them.
fill it up with ice and then you pour everything in there.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay. See, I'm glad. I hopefully we can do like a little video.
we should
where-
do the video making the clap them cheeks.
Exactly.
Let's do it Saturday.
Yeah,
Let's
that's,
do it
that's
Saturday.
what I was
Cool.
thinking. AD can give me the tutorial.
Okay, let's do it. This is great. And by the time you get so much booze, by the time you get to the bottom of that fucking thing, you might get butt raped and not even feel
They
it.
might not know.
I might have to bring
No.
Helga. Like Helga, you got to drive home. Watch out. My
Yo,
cheeks.
Bookie
Yeah,
got a
I'm
lit kit.
sore.
When he sent me this, he was like, yo, put Bookie in this thread. I gave him a lit kit. Got more porn names in here. Tabasco,
God
Beverly.
almighty.
Sparky Gable. That's a good one.
Sparky Gable?
Lady
That's good.
Chaps. No way, that's real. Snuffles McCauley.
Again, so it's the name of your pet growing up and the street you grew up on. Teddy Riverdale. Bye, I love it. Bring him on. Midnight Sunnyland. Good Lord.
Damn.
That's like a cowboy. I'm Midnight Sunnyland. I'm hung like a fucking giraffe.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm not sure if giraffes are hung. I just
Oh,
assume
yeah,
that
they
they
are.
are.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
Gravity,
GC Services Roofing is hung.
Jesus.
Well, they are.
Sorry,
when,
Russ.
when it comes to putting roofs on houses,
Well, Russ is from the country.
and he's
No,
tall.
Got
Russ
a
is
big
packing.
old long pink one.
Yeah, Russ is packing.
Russ is packing.
Why do you just assume
He has to
because
be.
he's tall?
He has to.
Yeah, the way he walks, he's got a gait about him.
He's got a weird sense of confidence too about him.
Yeah.
Russ,
Yeah, that's what. Like I've been told that myself. You must have a big cock because you have all this confidence, and no one really knows why. No, when it comes to putting on roofs, these are the porn stars of South Texas, and they do it better than everybody. It's GC Services Roofing from South and Central Texas all the way to the Coastal Bend and back. If you got a roof that needs to be replaced, these are the boys to do it. There are guys. They're GC Services Roofing. Just did this massive luxury cabin
Yes.
up in the hill
Beautiful
country.
cabin.
Huge thing. And they sent me a video, and they had a Tejano going. All the guys were up on the roof, and they were just making that thing look beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a 2-story
Why'd you
luxury
have to throw in the music?
rich man cabin.
Why you have to throw the music?
Because if you ain't got the music, you know these boys ain't
they
here.
ain't doing
they
it right.
They ain't doing it right. You can't have a construction job with yeah, if I don't hear that,
Yeah.
y'all got to go.
Yeah.
I got the wrong crew.
16 roofs, not one complaint. Help you every step of the way. Holler at my boy Russ.
Damn right. All right. What else today? What's on the run sheet?
Nothing.
I mean, I got lots of stuff, but it ain't all on the run sheet. Rule number 1, we did that already. Wayne Rooney. Okay. Did you see? So you know who Wayne Rooney is? One of the
Of course.
greatest English soccer players of all time.
A little overrated.
Maybe. Yeah. He had a terrible wig, and he had to get rid of the.
He looked like a rugby player.
The hair
he didn't have
implants
that
looked
soccer
awful. No, he was
sveltness.
stocky.
He was stocky. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
big-
he was a badass.
White trash kid from Liverpool.
Jesus.
No,
Okay.
he was.
You can say that.
And he had a horrible, just like you can say color.
Right.
And he had a horrible, like weaved in wig thing that thankfully he got rid of.
Yeah.
Then he wound up going into coaching. And then he wound up being the manager of Birmingham, which is a pretty big team, pretty high level. And
Right.
Tom Brady now has joined this new fad now with celebrities where let's get into the soccer
It's
business.
smart. LeBron got in a long time ago.
Yeah, and like Tom's trying to do a bit with Birmingham, kind of like Ryan Reynolds has done with Wrexham. Maybe do a bunch of social media, turn it into a podcast, turn it into a docuseries, whatever. And Tom had, I don't know if Tom's only part owner, ain't the man, but they fired Wayne Rooney as manager this year.
Then that was partly Tom's fault because he got in the car. I saw it and he was like, I feel like our coach's work ethic isn't there.
Yeah, Tom
I'm
called
like,
out
come
Wayne
on.
Rooney's
Like, bro,
work
you
ethic.
can't show up and just do that. Like, I love Tom, Mike, but that pissed me off when I saw it. Like, bro, just because you're the owner, you don't get to walk in here and tell me my work ethic is off.
Yeah.
Like, you just got here. And I love Tom.
Where
But
are you
we'll
from
criticize
again?
anybody.
So Rooney is now clapped back on Tom
What'd he say?
on his own on a BBC podcast. Well, Wayne has his own BBC podcast. Well, Wayne's a legend there. Wayne's bigger in England than Tom Brady is in England for damn sure. Most people in England probably don't even know who Tom Brady is.
No, they don't.
Wayne Rooney, quote, I think Tom came in one time, which was the day before a game where the days are a little bit lighter anyway. And I don't think he really understood football that well.
He doesn't.
But what he does understand is he is a hard worker. We all know that. But football is not the NFL. The NFL works for 3 months a year.
Oh, damn.
Players do need rest as well, so I think he's very unfair the way he's come out and portrayed me. I respect Tom massively. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest athletes of all time. And Birmingham do look like they're getting it right now, though, which is good. And I think what they've done is got the players out that they needed to get out. Basically, Rooney said some players needed to go. And they got rid of them, but don't blame my ass for lack of work ethic. That's his very English, his very polite English way of saying "fuck you, Tom Brady."
But he also, I think Wayne would love 5 minutes with Tom.
Oh, he beat his ass.
Yeah, he beat Tom's
He
ass.
whooped
Tom ain't
his
got
ass.
Tom ain't got no
Tom
hands.
can't fight.
Tom yells. He yells very strong, but Tom ain't got no hands.
Tom ain't got no hands. All right, y'all want to do some punching ourselves? Speaking of violence,
Let's do
let's
it.
get a little violent here on In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Who you punching today?
I'm punching, and the show's been so fun. I don't want to make everybody mad. I don't want to make everybody mad. But some things there's just like, again, you wake up, right, and you got your energy tank, right? And not every day you wake up with that energy tank on full. So use your energy wisely. And sometimes people waste their energy on stuff that's just not worthy of you wasting your energy on.
Yeah.
It's like, how does it's not affecting your life. It doesn't change you. You're not going to hell. You know what I mean? I'm like, why do certain things bother some people? But the NFL is facing major backlash as the following franchises prepare to include male cheerleaders
Hey.
for 2020.
I'm sorry. I apologize. For more, here's Rudy J.
The Vikings, Ravens, Rams, Saints, Eagles, Niners, Pats, Titans, Colts, Chiefs, Bucks, Panthers are all going to have male cheerleaders. Maybe one, maybe two, I don't know. And of course, everybody's losing their shit. And again, if that's not your lifestyle, that's not your lifestyle. But who's taking time out of their day to email the NFL and be mad and send ugly mean tweets? Like, again, use your energy tank wisely. I promise you got other shit to worry about. I'm almost positive. And again, why does that affect me? First of all, you're never gonna see him. They don't even show the only cheerleaders we ever see are the Dallas Cowboys. And Jerry, we know Jerry's not gonna do that. You know,
I
didn't read
would
the
murder a motherfucker
Yeah,
before I have a dude on my field.
Punch the people that allow stuff like this to ruin their day. Like, bro, water your own grass.
Yeah, the Cowboys will never have a dude on that sideline next to them. Next to me, hey, my sweethearts.
They would never.
Fuck no. Did you see the Patriots rollout of the announcement of their team roster, the cheerleader roster?
Huh?
You should watch this. It's pretty fun. The Patriots they tweeted out the other day. They do it every year. They introduce all their cheerleaders. Which, can we get something out of the way real quick? I don't want to bog down. These are not cheerleaders we're talking about.
What are they?
They're fucking dancers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's
a difference.
They're there for tits
It's a
and
difference.
ass. It's TNA for fans in between plays and quarters. Those are not cheerleaders.
Good point.
What you see on the sideline over here at UT and there's nothing. There's
doing flips and catching
for
each other's
every
shit. Those
girl,
are cheerleaders.
There's a guy in college, and they're doing legit cheer moves, acrobatics with traditional cheerleading outfits. In the NFL, that's tits and ass, which is why I think some people see the dudes now and they're like, okay. Is it worth wasting your energy? No, of course not. But I have noticed it. If you get a chance, go check out the Patriots rollout. I'm Jenny, and Jenny does her thing. And
Come on, man.
And then it's like, I'm Priscilla. Here's my butt. Here's my titties. Let me shake my pom poms. I'm Lola. Lola shakes your titties, and let me show my dance off. And I'm Jeremy, and he's got this full pants on. Although Jeremy was a better dancer than half the chicks.
For sure.
Jeremy could dance his ass off like
Jeremy's a bad.
Yeah, he's able to tuck that thing in between his legs, and he can do all them moves.
How do you know he tucked?
I didn't see much. Go watch the Patriots roll out.
I gotta watch this. I didn't know.
I didn't know
they did this
from Bostonians.
Oh God,
bro. What? And then Jeremy got a lot of support too. Jeremy,
oh hell yeah, he did.
Best damn dancer they got. Yeah, the Aggies have had nothing but dudes since day one.
They call them yell leaders, Michael. They're yell leaders.
Sure, they don't do
tricks.
These are not the Cowboys cheerleaders are not cheerleaders. They're glorified strippers. That's what they are. I mean, that's it. It's the NFL wants tits and ass for you to look at in between quarters and at the half.
Right.
That's what they're there to do.
I have never once paid attention to the cheerleaders. I don't.
Boy, I
like,
sure have.
I'm like, whatever.
When I was a younger man, it meant more to me.
I got you. Yeah. For sure.
When I was a younger man. I mean, I've been on the sideline many times for Cowboys games in my career. And
like, she kind of bad.
it's hard to pay attention to the ball game.
Oh, okay.
But that ain't my fault. They're running them down.
That's what they're there for.
Barely got anything on.
That's what they're there for.
Some of them girls are so white you can't tell where the skin stops and the shorts start. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So,
shout out to how do you pronounce that, Jose? Shout out to Zoe Faye over there at Pub Sports. He's been with us all show.
What's up?
Shout out to him.
Zoe Faye.
Who you punching, Mike?
Good question. Oh hell. All right. See,
You don't want to do that.
I already punched David Justice. Who am I punching? I'm gonna punch John Stockton, NBA legend.
He's a red ass.
He's a red ass. Look, we've talked about how the NBA style has changed. No one likes to see three-point shot clank, rebound the other way. Three-point shot clank, rebound the other way. We all get that. But Stockton went scorched earth. Says he refuses to even watch the NBA anymore.
You said that? Okay.
Yeah, we don't need the old white guy from Utah because of course I don't love how look, I'm fine with all the three-point shots. Y'all need to make more of them, though, because it's boring as shit when you don't make them.
If we're going to jack up 90 of them, let's make 60.
I'm not watching the NBA, says Stockton. Life's busy to watch that. Stockton said on a podcast, of course. Things that I see, and it's also soft, where you have guys that can take like 20 days off. What do you think they call it? Load management? Okay, whatever, says Stockton. Can you imagine your dad coming saying, I'm going to take a few weeks off from work? Well, who's going to feed us then? These guys do it, and they're supposed to be examples, and the league allows it. So Stockton mostly ripped all the time off guys are taking.
Yeah.
And in his defense, I'm punching John because it don't help the cause.
Right.
You being a divider.
And being an old head.
In 22 seasons in the NBA, John missed 19 games.
Jeez.
Total.
So yeah, he got
total.
He's a throwback. He was a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like, and he basically said, like, if we weren't even nearly as in good as athletic condition as these kids now. Hell, most of our guys drank all night after games, and I was able to play 80 games a year. Some years 82. Stockton, load management. The salaries are off the charts. The style of play is bullshit. The kids are talented, man. They can make shots, but because they can make shots, everybody thinks they should be taking them more. There's no strategy and there's no physicality. It's just a bunch of shots. But I think the public wants gladiators out there like we were. They want you to go to war. They want you to go out there and do what they can't do, not go out there, shake hands and hug each other, play grab ass and shoot up threes all night and miss. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm only punching them because
it's more divisive.
But like I always say to folks, it's cool. You know what the problems are. I need solutions.
Amen.
I'm looking for solutions. Like I tell all you communist liberals out there, y'all always know the problems. Ain't none of y'all got any fucking answers. I need solutions.
Amen.
And we've talked about this a lot. So Stockton he should become a fan of the NBA. Give opinions on how the NBA can get a little better or whatever. You don't like the style. Mm-hmm. There's some nights I've watched the games. I've watched games in the last couple of years, especially with
some nights are unbearable.
It's unbearable. That's the thing.
Some of them.
In the old days when it was a war and brutality, it was never unbearable though. Even when it was like 92 to 88 scores,
Shit.
It was not unbearable basketball.
4 was 71-72.
Yeah, it's not unbearable.
That's insane.
It's just not. I mean, I'm yesterday during the daytime, I'm dicking around watching old YouTube clips, and my favorite Kobe Bryant video of all time
great.
Comes across
Classic.
my notification. I sent it to Rudy, where they were in the Olympics. It was the Redeem team after we had failed to get a gold medal the previous Olympics, and USA was playing Spain in
finals,
and Spain was undefeated, and Kobe was going to go against his Lakers teammate and his best friend in the world, Pau Gasol. And Kobe goes up to LeBron and says, Powell's going to set a screen on their first play. I know their first play. Powell's going to be the last screen. I'm going to run through his fucking chest. LeBron's like, no, you ain't. You ain't about to do that to your teammate. Then Kobe goes up to D Wade and goes, Stan, I want you to let me guard the last man that takes the check because it's going to be Powell, and I'm running through that motherfucker. That's a quote. And so they run the defense Kobe wanted to. Sure enough, Powell's the last screen, and Kobe just bam runs his ass over.
Love it.
And Powell's got this bewildered look on his face, like, whoa.
Like, dude, we just lost to Boston.
It's off the
you want me to break my sternum and we can't get back next year?
It's off the opening tip.
Yeah.
There was no reason for Kobe to do that. Just trucks him, boom, immediately foul.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant, 10, USA. Powell's like, what the fuck? And they're all like LeBron and Wade and Bosh are like, God damn.
Because you could hear it.
And Kobe gets
It was
up.
like a car
and
wreck.
when Kobe runs him over,
He didn't help him up.
Powell's a big dude.
Yeah.
So when he's like, makes a huge, and then Kobe just like hovers over him like, fuck you,
Didn't
bitch.
even help him up.
He had that Kobe scowl.
I hate you right now.
It says USA on the
Right.
fucking shirt, not Lakers.
Right. Love it.
It was sending a message not just to Spain, but to his teammates. We ain't fucking getting silver medal, mother. We're getting gold.
Yeah. One time for Bean, man.
I'll see you on the Lakers, but right now this is the game.
And then to boot, hung his gold medal in Powell's locker when they started training camp. So
Yeah.
that's the first thing Powell saw when he got to training camp was that gold medal.
Yeah, and it was also a message to Powell. Next season, your ass needs to toughen up.
Because we just got a ass kicked by Boston.
That's right.
Toughen up.
That's
Great
right.
story.
So
Love that story.
I just
Never gets
so
old.
I see the Stockton stuff, and that's great. These old guys want to bitch and call these kids pussies and all this kind of thing. That's fine, but you can either do that the rest of your life and turn into Homer Simpson's dad, or you can help as a former legendary player with some ideas.
Help grow the game. Right?
Why don't you help grow the thing rather than shit on it? And I'm trying to do that less myself as I get older because I enjoyed the game back in the early 2000s more than I did even the 90s. And I would love to get even close to what that used to be. But it starts with, and I get the analytics are right. You make more threes, you win. But my God, the problem is the best team in the league only makes about 42% of them. And that's a problem, at least to shitty basketball. Anyways.
Late punch to Nike as well. Like,
¿Por qué?
Sha'Carri Richardson gets arrested for domestic violence in an airport on her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And how does Nike reward her 3 days after she gets out of jail? With the full ad campaign for Nike.
That's great.
Hey, and Jerry Jones shit.
You know what I mean? Like, wait. So the women can kick our asses.
All right. That's right.
Because if it's the other way around and the dudes with Nike's on, hey, we're going to stand by them. Because Nike has stood by some mother fathers, but they're not running the ad campaign fresh out of jail.
No. But they're going to take advantage because she don't get a lot. How often does she top of the news cycle? Let's take advantage of it. We don't care how you get to the top of the news cycle.
Yeah, she's sitting there borderline kicking his ass in the airport. And Nike's like, let's do it.
And to his credit, he laid there.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he just kind of took it. That's if they get married and it inevitably fucking fails, like it probably will, then Sha'Carri or the dude, one of them should get a hold of Orlando Kell. So I'm talking to both men and women. Orlando's the best in the city, so y'all better hurry up because the first one that calls him, that's who he's going to take as the client.
Right.
I can imagine, like, motherfucker, we're done. That's it. It's divorce time. And they're like scrambling to call Orlando Kell. God damn, bitch, I got him on speed dial. I got him.
Orlando got him.
It's a fight for Orlando Kell between husbands and wives because they know when they get Orlando on their side, they're going to do some winning in that courtroom. He might be Walter White,
right,
off the court, but on the court, he's Heisenberg. It's Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995. Email the man directly, orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com. All right, Vaya con Dios. Pat O'Brien's, I saw that shut down. Damn.
Yeah, they're shutting down to 20-some years. Look, I'm not going to even sit here.
At the end of this month.
end of this month. I'm not going to sit here and tell you.
They're having a big party, I think, on the 30th.
Yeah, I was ever a big Pat O's guy.
Oh.
But it was, I know it's a San Antonio staple. It's San Antonio legendary bar.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes they made have gotten many of people in trouble. Bookie has his hands up.
My pizza has gotten just sopping disgusting at that place.
Former TCU great Trayvon
Was that
Boykin's
Pat O's?
career
Mhm.
came to an end at Pat O's because he wound up beating up a bicycle cop
Yeah, he
after
probably
his
had
third
three.
hurricane.
Probably had 3 hurricanes, man.
The piano bar there, goated.
Now, I've seen some of these restaurants.
Rudy just looks like he saw a fucking ghost
No,
on his phone.
I saw an email from Chris Six. That's more important than anything we're talking about.
Could you guys not cool it on the F-bombs?
I know, no,
We're not
kidding.
going to cuss on the TV show. Anyway.
I've seen a few of these restaurants say they're closing down, their business isn't good. They get this huge spike, and then they say, "Oh, we're going to be okay."
Yeah.
Is that the case with Pat O's? Is Pat O's running the jig, or are they really closing?
They're closing.
They're closing.
Yeah, they're closing. Hey, fuck you, Greg. We won the Rose Bowl in 2013. Sorry. I got triggered by Greg.
Yo, before
Damn
somebody-
it, he knows that's going to trigger me, and
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself
For
for
letting
letting it happen.
especially from him.
Yeah, and what did they do that night when
Look, here
Trayvon
he
got
goes.
sent home? What happened? They were down 31-0 at the half that week to Oregon, 6th ranked team in the country. And what happened? We fucking won the game with a third-string quarterback. Damn it.
Yeah, because Gary Patterson changed his shirt, right?
Gary Patterson changed his shirt, and
Mhm.
Gary Patterson's also a coaching son of a bitch.
Hey, man.
Took us 2 quarters to adjust to not having Trayvon, who was 60% of our offense. And once we got our heads out of our asses, we laid the woodshed on the Orlando or fucking
Damn.
Oregon Ducks. Sent their ass back to that
Oregon.
pussy-ass liberal Oregon. God dang it.
Where's Gary Patterson nowadays?
Chilling with
Chilling,
his
spending
his
money.
millions, kissing his Rose Bowl ring.
Yeah.
Really?
Looking at his
Great coach.
4 AP Head Coach of the Year awards.
I
That's what he's doing.
I would give up a kidney for Gary Patterson to go to Oklahoma State.
Really?
Gary would be good for Oklahoma
I
State.
would love that.
You know what? I've never thought about that, dude.
Dude, they will not fire. Does
Y'all
Mike,
gotta-
who
what's
does Mike
this
Gundy have
loyalty to
naked
this
pictures
asshole? I
of?
know.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants
It's the
up there.
worst.
He's
It's the worst.
said some of the most heinous shit.
It's the worst.
He hasn't been good,
No,
but
No.
anyway.
they
It's
haven't
bad.
mattered in how long?
It's been a while.
Dude,
Since
you
Oklahoma
know
left.
what? Gary would be an awesome fit at Okie State.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
Yeah.
be damned.
yeah.
I would
Anything to get
love
Mike
that.
Gundy out of there.
I just think, Gary's in his 60s now. He's on his 3rd wife.
Oh,
And
damn.
Kelly's
gosh.
great, but he's been with her 20 years. I just think that he made a promise to Kelly that I'm going to do this till I'm 60. We've got $50 million in our checking account.
Let's go to Ibiza.
Yeah, I mean, let's go to Ibiza.
I don't want to be. I got to hire a GM. I got to do portal. I got to do NIL.
Yeah,
It's not worth it for a lot of these
It's not worth
guys.
it because at TCU, Gary could just coach the shit out of people.
Yeah,
But that's not what coaching ball is anymore.
it's not.
No.
Thanks, Greg. We were talking about Pat O's.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Let me say this about Pat O's. Anybody that's upset that they close, when's the last damn time you went
Man.
downtown to do anything?
Yeah.
When's the last time you went to Pat O's?
This is kind of what
We're to
yeah.
blame. We're to blame for
It's
it.
kind of like what Michael was talking about voting yesterday. Like, y'all mad at Gina, but you didn't vote. Like, y'all
I
mad
know.
Pat O's closing, but I bet you haven't been in a decade.
No. So, you don't like Gina Ortiz?
Oh, hell. I said
Jones?
I ran him off the rails again.
Get your fucking ass to the vote box. We got 834,000 registered voters in this county. 16% of y'all went and voted. So now so what happens? We get a shitty mayor. Or we'll see if she's shitty or not.
Right.
Y'all just assume she's shitty because you pissed off over the arena thing. Don't know anything else about nothing else going on with that woman's office.
Right.
Ain't got no idea about roads and dogs and infrastructure and all that shit. I ain't talking to everybody, but in general.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She's a very unpopular mayor already. Well, when 16% of your asses go out here and vote, this is what you get. That old saying that you get what you pay for, that's the same damn thing when it comes to elections. You get what you vote for. Or in this count, you get what you don't vote.
Yeah.
And I'll bet, it's like 16% of the people show up and vote for the mayor, knowing that we're going to have an arena vote in November. Your ass should have went and voted. It is what it is. We got ourselves to blame here.
Sure.
If she winds up being a shitty mayor And if she winds up C blocking Project Marvel, that's on us.
All the cussing we've done, he goes C block.
Well, that's on us.
Yeah, for sure.
Get your asses out and vote, man.
Damn,
and by the way, I
30,000.
don't take back nothing I said from yesterday.
Me neither.
I'm defending this mayor. She simply wants more information. I saw her go on an interview yesterday on Fox or WOAI TV. And this ain't got nothing to do with David Chancellor. I respect David. I know David. He and I are cool. But that co-host he got, she ain't worth a shit. She didn't even know the goddamn mayor's name yesterday. They rolled Mayor Gina Ortiz Jones out onto that set, and that news anchor did not say her whole name. The mayor had to correct her live on the air.
That's the worst.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I would just jump out of a fucking window right there.
Dude, this is the same gal that I threw under the bus for not knowing who I was. They invited me to their station.
Look at this guy.
To do a segment on their show.
Right.
About a barbecue that I host every year. And I get there and she looked at me like I broke in. I'm like some dude that just showed up hoping to get she looked at me, she's like, we're gonna have Brad on now. Brad, the Salvation Army representative. And so I'm like, all right, I want to let this happen. And because I start walking to take my seat. She looks at me like, who the fuck are you, dude? And I'm like, oh, this woman has no clue who I am. And so I stood there for a second. She's like, Brad, you can sit right there. So I told Brad, it's cool, go for it. And then Brad did the interview and did a fine job promoting the barbecue.
Right.
And they got this big old giant barbecue sign in the back behind them as they're talking about the segment, the barbecue.
Yeah.
So they go to commercial. She thanks Brad for coming on. I go up to her and I go, hi, you see that sign behind you that says Mike Taylor Barbecue? Yeah, I'm Mike Taylor. And I turn my back and I walk off. Fucking know nothing. You gonna be a goddamn journalist? Then fucking be one. This is why no one trusts the goddamn media. Y'all asked, you want to go on to television to be on TV? Then fucking do it because you want to do the job, not because you want to be on TV because you're pretty and you want to tell your buddies how cool it is you're on TV. Don't even know the goddamn mayor's name. That's bullshit.
Mike,
what?
Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a bit and you're kidding.
She fucked up the mayor's name.
No, I ain't talking about that. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm talking about you. Number one rule, make it about you. Tell me you're kidding.
Shut up, Matt Byrne. I'm going to tell the fucking story on Monday. I'm going to tell it again.
You didn't really tell her you see that name on the banner, I'm Mike Taylor. You didn't really do that, did you?
Yes, I do it. I didn't do it in a dickish tone like I just did with you. Okay, that's exactly how I did it.
Yeah.
I go, hey, thanks for having this. She's like, oh, you're welcome. Like she still didn't. She's like, why are you talking to me? And I go, yeah, you see the sign behind you? Yeah, see it says Mike. I'm Mike.
That's worse.
That's how I walk.
That's worse.
I'm Mike.
That's worse.
That was more.
That was more assholeish.
Yeah.
Than the.
Well, she's lucky I didn't tell her to fuck off.
Bookie, who are we working with?
She got the mayor's name wrong, Rudy.
She did? I didn't see the interview. Well, I didn't see it.
She goes, we're sitting here and it's apparently going to be like a weekly segment or like a monthly segment.
Until they figure this out.
Sit down with the mayor.
Yeah.
Don't even know her name.
Ouch.
They go to, they poor David. God, poor David. And so she's there. There's the mayor. And then I don't even know this girl's name. This gal's like, we're sitting here with Mayor Gina Jones. Hi, Mayor. Thanks for coming on. And the mayor's like, Gina Jones Ortiz. And then
she got
it was
right.
very sweet. Thank you very much.
Well, I think maybe the anchor was being a smartass. Like, oh, now you Ortiz?
Oh, well, if that's the case, then she should be terminated. That ain't the case. She don't know the woman's name. I mean, goddamn, you're gonna be in television journalism in our city. Know anything about our city at all? You need to know stuff like that. You need to know what's going on in your city.
If y'all gonna do a weekly segment,
especially, I mean, you have 4 producers. You know who your guests are going to be. Google them. I don't know.
No, and not on that.
Please,
you get the names right before you start.
Jeez. Good Lord. Anyway, that's it. And by the way, that's not even the point I wanted to make about that interview.
What happened?
Gina, Mayor Jones Ortiz, mentioned the study that the Sixers did for their arena in Philly. and says that was a very comprehensive, very, very comprehensive scientific economic report, and said the report that we got from the Spurs was like finger painting compared to the one in Philadelphia. Good for her. She threw it under the bus. She does not think that thing is adequate, the report. She wants more information. She's the mayor. Maybe she proves to be wrong. But you cannot blame this woman for wanting more from the Spurs.
Her job is to look out for her people.
And SSE. She's doing her job.
Right.
And maybe she turns out to be wrong. But all this bashing of her is unfair. And I didn't vote for her. But the bashing of her it's bullshit.
You go, girl.
It's bullshit.
You go, Gina.
She's doing her damn job, man. That's it. What the hell are we talking about? Oh,
we're done. I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. You are.
Oh, I got Sammy's embroidery. It's all done in house. You want to show them the commercial?
Let's show them the commercial, Bookie.
You got the commercial.
This is shot, edited.
Is exclusive.
This is all Bookie. Shout out to Bookie. Give Bookie first. He got a goddamn lit kit.
Yeah.
He's shooting commercials.
Yeah. We're turning him into a star.
Yeah.
Creating a monster.
Well, watch out.
We made this commercial here for the TV show, but because y'all are our OG podcast viewers, this is for y'all. You get an exclusive look. Run that tape. Make sure the volume's up. Go. Sammy's Embroidery in South Texas, providing logos on hats, gear, and all kinds of clothes all over the great state of Texas, Rudy.
That's right. No order too big, too small, using all of the state-of-the-art equipment.
And it's all done in-house, too. No outsourced jobs. This is all made by folks in a Texas shop in Texas. Name brand gear, Nike, Port Authority, Reebok, Under Armour, all the big names, all the big brands for you. Sam's Embroidery in South Texas. 210-824-3900. Sam's Embroidery. All right.
Bookie.
That's not bad.
Give it up for Bookie, y'all. Give it up for Bookie.
So that's going
to
run during our TV show. By the way, if you want your business commercialed on TV.
It'll cost you $20K.
With me no, it ain't.
Oh.
You'd be shocked how cheap we are. Yeah, we're all radio hacks trying to throw together a television show. And no bullshit.
What's up?
All the three people in this room are the only ones that are doing this TV show.
Oh, yeah.
We're hosting it. We're making all the content. He's producing it technically. I mean, I think that we're going to that's why this is a small budget, small time little TV show that we're getting ready to, it's going to turn into something. I feel great about this thing. We're busting our ass. If you want to take this journey with us, because it's a journey.
It's a journey,
This is the beginning of something really cool. I really feel good about this. At some point, we might even be able to pay Bookie a salary. Who knows? Or he parlays this and goes to ESPN and lives his dream on the East Coast. One of the two. I feel like we're starting something really cool, and at the risk of looking like an idiot here in 2 years when we're not doing it anymore.
I know.
I really feel confident about this TV show, man. And if you want to jump on board with Sam's Embroidery and get a commercial spot during the TV show, reach out to me and or Rudy. All right, that's it. By the way, can I get a late punch for the girl in Dallas that accused former Longhorns wide receiver Isaiah Bond of raping her? Punch her ass.
What,
she ought to go to jail.
Did she end up lying?
All charges dropped. Total no bill up in Collin County.
Bro, at what point are we throwing these girls in jail?
He didn't get drafted, man.
What point do we put, there's no deterrent.
Poor
right
Bond.
now, the girl can be like, well, first of all, some do, and she's messing it up for the ones that do really go through it. But the young ladies at this point, they'd be like, well, there's 30 other girls that did it. They didn't. Only thing that happens is you're either going to get a settlement or it goes away, and then you just go on about your life.
Yep.
At some point, if it finds out that I have hardcore evidence that you flat out lied, you got to go to jail.
Should go to jail. He's got a lawsuit filed against her, thank God. And
she ain't got no
money, but he's just gonna make a point.
Yeah.
Isaiah Bond, who would have been a 2-day draft guy, he would have been picked on day 2. It's a damn shame.
Terrible.
And he winds up not getting drafted. He got totally no billed yesterday in Collin County. It's as if it never happened. No charges, 0 record. And
did you see where he picked to go?
Well, he's getting ready to sign in Cleveland. It looks like.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, he needs a job.
At this point, you got to go wherever, right?
Speaking of jobs in Cleveland, Shador now has a strained oblique and can't play in the game tomorrow night. That's not good.
That's
you can't
not good. When you're on the cutting block,
no,
you got availability, baby.
That's right. And what's going to suck is whichever one of these kids winds up getting released in 2 weeks, you're screwed because now you're a free quarterback. You can't just go join somebody else and learn their plays.
Yeah.
You got to go rot on a Plan B practice squad for the year.
Well, I saw the breakdown, dude. That was the most watched preseason game ever.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Of course it was. What else today? ZipRecruiter.
Yes.
ZipRecruiter. It is hard to find the right people. It is hard to hire the right people. Our city can't even hire the right mayor because y'all assholes don't vote. We ought to get ZipRecruiter to pick the next mayor. They do a better job. God almighty. ZipRecruiter finds amazing candidates for you and fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/audio. And right now, it's absolutely free. Their smart technology identifies top talent for your roles quickly, immediately after you post your job. If you're an employer or a hirer, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology will start showing you qualified people immediately. It's ZipRecruiter. Ditch the other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter find what you're looking for, that needle in the haystack employee. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Again, it's ziprecruiter.com/audio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. What is that?
That's me sneaking a selfie of you when Mike's in serious mode and he puts his readers on and
What am I doing? What am I doing there?
We're preparing in line and rows. And I'm just like, Mike's so laid back and chill, but when he starts preparing for the show, he gets into this serious mode. He gets his readers and he pushes them all the way back, and I'm just like, "Who is this dude?" I had to snap a selfie of my guy. I was like, "Look," I'm like, "Yo, funny. This dude's serious."
That's the kind of stuff you get when you come out to our remote. Right. You get to see the behind the scenes. Oh my God, that's funny. No, it's funny. You know, it's funny, but I sit there and spend 2 hours making my run sheet and don't get to half of it.
Never.
Because once we get going, it just goes to hell.
Don't believe him, y'all. He prepares his ass off.
Monday, I want to tease some. I want to talk about cities in the state of Texas on Monday.
Cities in the state of Texas,
and specifically the Metro 6.
All right.
And how?
What happened?
I don't want to get. We're gonna make it fun, not boring. I want to talk about the economics of the markets in this state. As y'all hem and haw and bitch about not having, and we got to have an arena, and the Spurs are going to, all this kind of thing. We're going to have a fun talk about the cities and the major markets in this state and how we look up against them all.
Can we get the demographics of white settlement?
We can. We can absolutely talk white settlement economics. That's right.
White settlement.
That's right.
Average credit score 700.
Well, there's a lot of meth in that neighborhood now. It's not quite what it used to be when I lived there.
Good.
It wasn't great when I lived there either. What's the opposite of gentrification? That's what happened to white settlement.
Oh.
It's the methamphetaminication of Fort Worth and white settlement. According to KSAT, they're having a meeting today. The Spurs are going to come with yet another different version of their report, hoping that it satisfies the mayor.
Yeah, because Gina is like, hey, nah, man, this ain't good enough. I need some answers.
That's correct. And maybe Monday she comes out and says, okay, I saw some new things Friday. I feel good about sending this to the voters. I'm ready to let the people see the final report, and we'll put it to a final vote in November. And all this hemming and hawing is a bunch of wasted hot air. She's simply asking for more information. And a lot of y'all are fed up like there shouldn't be any more information. It's already a good deal. She's the mayor. It's her right to do so. All right? And you can vote for her or not next cycle, which you probably won't because only 16 of you son bitches bother to vote every time. So that's it. So they're apparently the Spurs today are supposed to come up with by close of business some other, when we looked at it, and they're going to present to her something else.
Yeah.
See if they like that enough on Monday. All right. We're done. Thank you to Larissa Lisco from Chris Six Sports. Appreciate that very much. Hook 'em. Y'all have a great weekend. Get your asses out to Texas Cheer Liquor tomorrow. We'll be out at store number 3, I-90 in Montgomery in the Lucky Ranch Shopping Center from 3 o'clock till Lord knows when. It's Customer Appreciation Day. Come drink a beer with us. Think he'll let us drink beer in the parking lot?
Fucking right.
I'll sneak a shot or two. Bring
right.
a flask.
I ain't coming if we ain't drinking.
Get you a big gulp from 7-Eleven.
man.
And
We're
Come-
gonna have the Run My Cheeks.
yeah,
Clap them
yeah,
cheeks.
We're going to have
Clap
a
my-
clap.
yeah.
Get your own drink right. Clap your cheeks. All right,
Do
come
you think
by.
it tastes like me?
God, I hope not. I
Man,
certainly hope
you
not.
would ruin this shit.
I certainly
Now I
hope
can.
not.
Now I'm gonna sip it and be like,
That's
"Is
it.
this what Bookie tastes like?"
We're done. See you boys tomorrow at Texas Cheer Liquor. Holla.